brakes are really good.
Yeah.
Hey guys, it's Luke here and welcome back to another video. We haven't done a feature in a long time actually, surprisingly, and today we've got a really cool car to kind of get back into the swing of things. This is a Polo GTI AW generation, a car which I've never filmed before. I've done a lot of the 6Cs, as you would have seen on the channel, but this one, the first AW and one which has very, very highly modified. It's actually got an engine swap. This is a Golf R engine, fully forged engine as well, so definitely very unique. Certainly the first one in the UK, maybe Europe. It's got a hybrid turbo on the car. It's built by Litco as well. But yeah, a really, really nicely modified car running 440 brake. So some good power and a lot of work has been done to it. We are of course joined with Roberto, the owner. We'll get him on camera, introduce him very shortly. He can basically run us through what's been done to the car before we go out for a spin. Okay, we're joined now with Roberto, the owner of this little pocket rocket. Really cool little car this, and mate, thank you so much for bringing it down. It's a car which you bought stock, I presume? Yep. So everything that you see has been done by yourself in your ownership, which is really cool. And yeah, it's a very unique build, really. Yeah. When you've got the bonnet closed, it's not sleeper, but it doesn't really give you any clues as to what's going on in here, really. Yeah. So we'll dive straight in.
Yeah, so it's a CJX block and a DJH head, so from the Golf R pretty much. Yeah. It was a Litco forged spec engine built by Ben, so now it's fully converted, running the Simos 18 ECU, and yeah, it's running a Litco L380 XL hybrid IS38 turbo. Obviously full support in mods. We've got intercooler, intake, pretty much everything you really need to run stage 3 power.
Absolutely, yeah. Awesome, and it's 440 brake.
It's at 440 brake at the moment. It's quite conservative for the engine, but I think obviously future plans will be to get appropriate size turbo onto the car.
Oh, so you can safely like increase the size of the turbo then?
Yes, yeah. We've got loads of headroom at the moment. Nice. So, but it's quite happy at the moment with the power. So. It doesn't really need too much more.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. I like this little detail, the Golf R engine cover.
It had to be done.
On the top, very cool. But yeah, I mean, it's a clean car as well, isn't it? Really tidy. Well, I suppose fitting the engine was obviously a big job, but I suppose the main part of it is the kind of software side of it as well.
Yeah,
making everything work.
All the time was spent on software and the wiring. Obviously coding was a first time thing for this car and the wiring. So he took a few hours, got it done, and it's completely fault free.
Epic.
Yeah, it's running perfect.
That's what you want. Catch can in there as well.
That's a must.
Another essential. But yeah, like you said, all the kind of normal stage 3 bits that you'd expect on these engines. Moving around anyway, some lovely OZs, the wheels which suit every single car.
Yeah.
They're satin black, they are, aren't they?
Yeah, they are satin black. They're a bit brown at the moment.
Brake dust. Are they upgraded brakes on the car?
Yes, so they're GTI Performance Pack brakes. Nice. So, and obviously uprated discs and throttle pads.
Zestino tyres as well.
Yep.
All round, very cool. Suspension wise, what's been done?
It is stock suspension with H&R lowering springs.
Yep.
It's got the adaptive suspension, so I kind of wanted to leave that in place. Yeah, for the time being anyway.
Yeah, and that kind of restricts you with what you can do.
Yeah, exactly.
With that, but yeah, it's a really nice looking car actually. As I said, first AW generation that I filmed actually, and yeah, really cool little car. Exhaust wise as well?
Exhaust wise, so it's on a 4-inch downpipe from Overkill Performance, Dave at Overkill. And then it just goes down into a Scorpion back box. Nice.
Dave's a wizard. He did the exhaust on my M3.
Yeah, he is. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, really tidy little thing. A couple of bits going on inside, which we'll get to in a moment. But I think, well, yeah, if that's pretty much everything, we'll hop in and go see what this thing is like.
Sweet.
Let's do it. can't help but do that really annoying giggle every time.
It happens, isn't it? That was low boost.
Oh, so that's low boost.
We had plenty of grip, so we're going to go straight into high.
Love it. So switchable maps, everything like that?
Yeah.
So this is a full 440?
This is full 440.
That flies. That's no slouch at all. It revs all the way to 7.
Yeah, it's touch over, I think.
Wow. It's a little go-kart, isn't it?
It's all right. It's not too bad.
Flipping hell.
And the pops are just on that one as well, so
yeah. It's not that much spin. Obviously gearbox mapped as well.
Gearbox is mapped. The only problem with the gearbox is it is a DQ250 long ratio, so it is quite long in third gear.
So you hear it just
wants to rip for ages. It feels like it's in gear for so long.
Jesus. It's so nimble though, isn't it?
So nimble. Haven't really felt the need for coilovers just yet, but if I track it more, I will.
It's just performing completely as it should.
It is minimal spin.
Cruise control, everything.
Yeah, fault free.
Yeah.
Literally fault free.
Absolutely. Do you know what? It's mega.
It's hilarious.
It's so fun.
Just doesn't. It's almost like you wouldn't expect it from this platform.
No.
Could you expect it from the previous gen Polo because they've been done. The 1.8's quite sturdy.
And it's usable power. Like
very usable.
Yeah, you get a little bit of spin.
Yeah.
You're on semi-slicks. You know, it's not the hottest of days.
Exactly. It doesn't need too much more, I think.
No, I agree.
Just needs a bit more appropriately sized turbo, that's it.
Yeah.
We'll do a little bit of anti-lag here.
Oh, we've got anti-lag as well.
Yeah.
Full bells and whistles. That is incredible. I love it. So obviously before the engine swap and everything, we used stage 1, stage 2 as well? Or?
I went through stage 2 first. We then tried an IS20 turbo, just like a little intermediate upgrade. Then we went for IS38 on the stock engine as well. That was making 370 brake on meth. So it was still respectable numbers, but for the turbo, it really should have been making more. And just the engine it's not capable enough. It is really an economy engine that Volkswagen and Audi have put in their cars for some models. Even though it is an EA 888 variant, it's a Budex cycle engine. So
hence the complete swap.
Yeah, that was the driving force of doing the swap to begin with. Third gear's long.
It is, isn't it?
Ages. Second's where it's happiest. It's sort of, because third's so long, you kind of have to do your rolls from second.
Yeah. Mega fun. Yes, it's loud, yes, it's characterful, but it's not like over the top.
Yeah, it's, I think, just the right amount. Yeah. I don't really like, silly over the top. Sometimes you want to cruise and just...
I mean, it's a bit like the visuals of the car, like it's a classy build.
Yeah, I would love to do a full track build, but because I still use this car like a lot on the roads, I kind of want an intermediate.
Yeah, that's fair enough. That's a good medium, to be honest. But you have done some nice bits inside. That wheel is stunning.
Yeah, the wheel, I think it's a must. I think the VAG, community loves these type of wheels, so it has to go on, definitely.
Rear seat delete?
Rear seat delete, probably a good 50-60 kg saving with everything else out the boot.
So in terms of what you're going to do next to it, obviously engine's good for anything, really, what you do for it.
Yeah.
Turbo, I think you were saying.
Turbo, so ideally we want to go up to a L500 Litco turbo.
Okay,
so I'm not really looking for anything past 500.
Yeah.
510, 520, if we add in ethanol, that would be probably the happiest spot in high boost.
That's nuts though, isn't it?
Yeah.
From a Polo GTI?
Yeah.
brakes are really good.
Yeah.
It is a proper bit of kit, and I mean, stick some ethanol in the tank of this and then it's, not much would really touch it.
Yeah, it's quite fun. It's that playful medium,
Yeah,
I think.
absolutely. That rolling launch is cool. So literally just hold the cruise control button.
Set button and it will go.
Plant it and then lift off.
That's it.
Very cool. Love it.
Intake temps are a bit high, so it's
absolutely. But mate, no, thank you so much for coming down and showing me this, the first Polo GTI AW on the channel, and a pretty cool one.
Yeah, I appreciate
pretty
you
cool one of that. No, mate, absolutely, my pleasure, my pleasure. And if you do want to learn more about the build, there's still tons more that Roberto's got to do to the car. Then I will leave his Instagram linked down in the description down below. A really nice build. So yeah, do go check it out if you want to learn more. But yeah, for me today, that is it. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please do make sure you leave a like and make sure you subscribe for all these ventures still to come.